Okay, this video is going to be somewhat short. So this is for the other half of 6.1, part 2. This is for compound interest. I just want to go over what these things are, what these letters are. This is the formula you're always going to use. It's definitely worth putting on your note card. P is called the principal. The principal is the starting amount. So P is starting amounts, and I'll write this out because my handwriting is atrocious. So let me get this set up here. 28. Let's do blue. Let's do 20. P is the starting amount. R is a rate, and it is always in a decimal. And the way you get it to a decimal, we did it earlier, divide by 100. N is the number of times compounded. Now, you did this in algebra, I believe, so hopefully this isn't too bad. T is the number of years you're compounding. Okay, so this is what you're always going to be using, P, R, N, and T, and your job is to identify these in any given problem. So we'll go ahead and do that for the first one, and then Ms. Rupnik made a really nice handout that kind of just goes over the language and makes sure you're aware of it. I want you to know students often ask when to use this formula, and when you're going to use this formula, the key word is compound. So if you ever see the word compound in a problem, that's when you're going to use this formula. So let's going to go here. We have only one example here, and we have, and I'm just going to copy this and put it over here. You're welcome to start the next problem on your own and see if you can get it. Okay, so let's go move this here. Let's go move this. Let's go move this under this. All right. So P is the starting amount, and it looks like we have $9,000. When you're depositing something, that is the amount that you are starting with. So we have $9,000 is P. An account that pays 1.46% interest. So the rate 1.46 needs to be divided by 100. And if you're doing that in a calculator, if you're not, if you know a shortcut, you'll get 0.0146 either way. For 3 years, years is T, so T is equal to 3. And I'm just going to clean this up here. This was equal to R. And then for the purple part, it says quarterly. Quarterly is going to be equal to 4. And it equals 4. Now we'll plug this in, and then I'm going to go over all the different ways you can compound. So we have P is equal to, I'm sorry, A is equal to the amount that you're going to have is equal to P times 1 plus R over N to the N times T. So the way I see students usually do this is, number one, they set it up on their paper first, and then I'll walk you through how to put this on your calculator. So we are going to have RA, our amount after we compound $9,000 for getting 1.46% interest each year, is going to be A is equal to 9,000, and then 1 plus 0.0146. I'm running out of room here. That's not good. So let me move this over. Okay, that's better. Okay, 146. And then we divide it by 4, because that's what N is. And then we're going to do 4 times 3. And whatever we get there is what we're going to get overall. Now the way I do this on my calculator is I start with the division first. I do 0.0146, and I divide it by 4. So now I get 0.0365 here, but then I add 1 to it. So now let's go and add 1 to this. So plus 1, and that's that. And now I get 1.00365. So this entire number is 1.00365, and then I raise it to the power. The power is 12. So let's raise it to the power. That's right here. Let's raise it to the 12th power, because 3 times 4 was 12. And now I have that entire value, and now let's just multiply it by 9,000. So times 9,000. Okay? And your answer is going to be $9,402. That's how much you're going going to get in 3 years. Add on an extra $402. Let's make sure we're rounding to the nearest cent. It looks like we're going to get 21 cents. Before I finish up here, again, I want to just remind you of these words. So the number of times you can compound and break down that interest is annually. Annually is n is equal to 1. You can break it into semi-annually. That's when n is equal to 2, because it's twice a year. You can break it up into quarterly. N is equal to 4, because that's 4 times per year. When you break it up monthly, then n would be equal to 12. When you break it up into weekly, because you could break up your interest weekly, there's 52 weeks in a year, so you would do 52. You can also break it up daily. If you break it up daily, you're breaking up that interest into 365 little pieces. And I think those are all the numbers that you would be given in a problem. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped.